hopefully that fixed it. Somebody let me know, am I sideways still, or did I get it fixed? Hopefully that fixed it. Sorry about that technical issue. It's never done that to me before, so that's a little weird. So hopefully that fixed it and we can continue making our stuff. It did fix it. Okay, great. No, it's not. Alright. So, I'm glad that fixed it. Sorry, it's never done that before, so hopefully it won't do that again. Alright, so we're going to be making sweet potato hash with a fried egg on top. It's delicious. It has sausage in it, and kale, green onions. It's really good. It's a great breakfast or brunch too, but you could eat it anytime. We're going to eat it for supper tonight. So we'll give people a few minutes. Hope you're having a good day. Hi, Laurie. Oh yes, please share the video so others can see it, and let them know. So hopefully they can watch and make this yummy recipe too. So I already have my sweet potatoes in the oven because they take a little bit of time. So you're going to want to cut them 3 cups of sweet potatoes chopped and roast them in the oven for about 20-25 minutes on about 425, 450, just until they're tender. You don't want them to be too mushy, so you just want them to be roasted. And don't cook them. I recommend you roast them because if you cook them, they get kind of mushy, and it's not what we want for this hash. So, and they're just seasoned with salt and pepper and a little avocado oil, nothing fancy in there. So, let's go ahead and get our sausage on. So let's go over to the stove and get to work on that. So I'm going to use some Italian sausage. You can use Italian sausage, you could use whatever sausage is your favorite. You could also use my homemade sausage recipe, which is in my waffle breakfast sandwich post. So if you want to make that, go check that one out. You could use that. That would be delicious here too. It's really whatever you like. So I'm going to wash my hands real quick. And we'll get this going over about medium heat or so. Get that broken up and cooking. So we'll get that going. That'll take about approximately 10 minutes or so, just until it's cooked and tender. You keep breaking it up so you have crumbles, so it'll go throughout the hash. I think our sweet potatoes are looking good. Hi, Millie. Okay, you shared Wilk. Thank you so much for sharing. The sweet potatoes are done. They're looking delicious. They've got some nice bits of char on them. That's what you're looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and set them out, and we'll combine those with the rest in a minute. Get our sausage going here. And we'll go ahead and chop our kale in a minute. The kale adds a nice freshness to this dish. It's delicious. We love kale. But you could use another grain too if you wanted to. If you had some other broom on hand. That works great too. So whatever your favorite is, you can totally use it. So we'll get this going. And you're also going to need some green onions. So let's go over here and get our veggies chopped while that gets going. Okay, so I'm going to use about a cup pencil. Okay. Whoops. Sorry about that. About a cup of kale, and we're just gonna roughly chop it. We are making sweet potato hash. It's got some sausage in it, some green onions, and it's gonna be topped with a fried egg, so it's gonna be delicious. All right, get that chopped, just a rough chop. And scoot that to the side, and we're going to chop about 4 green onions. They add a nice subtle onion flavor. Those are Scrabble to the dish. You could use an onion if you prefer. That can work too. Just use whatever you want, like really. If you were going to use an onion, you'd probably use about a half of a small onion. All right. Our veggies are nice and chopped. And now we're just going to wait to add those until the end, until everything is cooked, because those take a lot less time. So okay. So sausage is getting going here. And again, you can use whatever kind of sausage you want. My homemade turkey sausage recipe you can go get on the blog. It's in the homemade waffle sandwich post. You can use whatever your favorite breakfast sausage is. You can use Italian sausage. Italian sausage adds a really nice flavor to it. But if you don't like those flavors, you can just use whatever you do like. So, all right, get this going. It's looking good in here already. The sweet potatoes look so great. They're nice and crispy and roasted with some charred bits on there, which is exactly what you're looking for. It's National Potato Day, actually, but we're going to do sweet potatoes instead. So, Nana had some and said it was delicious. Yes, it's delicious. We all loved it, so it's yummy. So our sausage is going here. So if you have any suggestions, let me know, and I'll try to do those soon. Starting to get going. Starting to smell really good in here. The sweet potatoes are awesome. This is getting good. You could do a lot of the prep for this ahead of time too. If you wanted to make this like early for breakfast or something, you totally peel and chop the sweet potatoes and the kale and the green onions beforehand and just keep them all in the fridge. And then when you're ready to, the next morning, you could just pull them out and roast the sweet potatoes and assemble everything. So yeah, you could totally make this even faster on the day of. But it doesn't take too long, even if you just do it all. So it's really pretty quick. And it's easy. So the sausage is starting to look really good. All right. The sausage is looking good. Almost ready to move on. Alright, this is looking really good. It's really close to being done. So once this is done, we're going to add it all together in a skillet. So I'm going to put it in the same cast iron skillet that I roasted my sweet potatoes in, and then we'll add everything else in and saute it for just a few more minutes. So once the sausage is done, we're getting really close. And then we'll fry our eggs and put on top of it. Alright. Looking good. And be sure, please share this video. Share it so others can see it, and hopefully they'll make this yummy dish too. And be sure and go to the blog and get the recipe. It's already up, so if you want the full written recipe, go over there and check it out. And I'll link it below when we're done. So you can go check that out. And I'll also link the post that has the homemade sausage recipe below when we're done. So be sure and check all those out. Alright, so our sausage is done. I'm going to turn that off. Oh, there's the phone. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're going to bring our sweet potatoes over here. We're going to put everything together. So I'm going to put the sausage in there. And we'll get that mixed together. And at this point, you want to reduce the heat by quite a bit and just let it saute for a minute. And we'll add the kale, about a cup or so. You can do more or less, depending on how much you like. And our chopped green onions. And we're going to mix that all together and just let it saute for a few minutes. You don't want the kale to become super wilted. You just want to saute it just slightly. And those onions as well. And at this point, I'm going to add just a little bit more salt and pepper for the kale. Alright. So we'll just saute this for just a couple of minutes. You don't want to do it too long. So at this point, it's really quick. Alright, it's looking delicious. I can't wait to eat it. It's so yummy. Cannot wait. Okay, so it's getting there. Let me know, do y'all like hash? Have you ever made hash? It's such a yummy breakfast or brunch food. It's so easy, so. Alright, now we're going to pull that off, and I'm going to get my egg going, so. I'm going to heat up my skillet. Just let it get a little warm, and I'm going to grab my eggs. Here, I'm going to use a beautiful green one today. I'm going to use one of Sarah's eggs. The green ones are so pretty. I love them. Sorry about that. At the pan, get a little bit warm, and then we'll add a little bit of oil. So we just want to let that get warm first. And I'm going to grab my spatula. Should be about ready here, and I'm going to crack my egg, and oh, I forgot to add my oil. What am I doing today? Whoops. Add a drizzle of avocado oil, and then my egg. Ooh, look at that pretty yolk. Fresh eggs are delicious. I love them so much. And you can fry this however you like. I like to fry it to where the white is done and the yolk is runny, so it's over easy. But you can do it however you want. However you like to eat your eggs, it'll be delicious on top of here, however you normally eat it. So, but the runny yolk does really add to the dish. So, get that going here. And you can see this was super fast. I mean, the only thing that we did ahead of time was we got the sweet potatoes going, but other than that, it comes together really fast. So, all right, our eggs looking delicious, and I'm gonna flip it. Well, I scrambled it just a little bit. Okay. All right. Just let that cook for another second or two. And I'm going to grab my bowl. Grab my bowl and we will plate this up. So I'm going to grab some of the sweet potatoes and the kale, the hash mixture. And then I'm going to top it with my egg. Ooh, it looks so yummy. I can't wait to eat it. It smells really good in here. Alright, let's go here and try this out. Alright, I cannot wait to test this because I know it's delicious. So I like to bust my yolk and let it get runny all over the hash. It's really delicious. The egg, the runny yolk is really delicious on there. The sweet potatoes add a nice sweetness, and the kale adds a nice freshness. It's really good. So, let me know, what are y'all having for supper? Tell me in the comments, what are you having for supper? This is so good. You should definitely try this out. Alright, let's see if I can see the comments here. Alright, so thank you all so much for watching and for sharing so other people can see this video. So I hope that you're I hope you had a good day. I hope you enjoyed pork tenderloin for supper. Brooke, oh, that sounds amazing. We love pork. We love pork tenderloin, so that sounds delicious. Give people a few more minutes here. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them below or tell me what you're having for supper. So, I'll try to add any of your suggestions to the list. So, and do those as fast as we can. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. Be sure and share and have a blessed day. Bye!